Good morning, Ravens. This week we have fewer activities in our language arts folder for you. Let's take a preview of them. This week we've given you a choice of activities. You can either do a read aloud. That means I'm reading the story, Ms. Harosh and I are reading the story, and you just are thinking about some basic questions and then, answering a short question at the end of each chapter. Or you can do a nonfiction news article. So looking at the read aloud, it's going to look a little different when you get it, but it's a book called Seed Folks. And it's a book about a group of people in a city who transform a city lot into a productive, beautiful garden. Each chapter is narrated by a different one of the characters. Some of the characters are very funny. Some of them are serious. It's very short. So you look at this page, you read this, there's 5 pages. You start a new attempt. And then when you get in here, you see like one little chapter with some questions. We're going to start at the beginning with the chapter about Kim. You're going to watch the video and think about this question. What motivates Kim? Why is she planting beans? And then so you're going to listen to the chapter and then you're going to just write or talk a really short answer to that question. So you just press the video. You can make it bigger, right? Full screen, or you can escape. And then when you're done, it will give you a question. You either type your answer here, Kim plants beans, or you can click on this. I can't do it because I'm in preview mode, but you can click on this and you can talk your answer instead. When you're done, you'll press like submit or move on, and then you can go on to the second page with another chapter and another character. Okay, the second activity, and this is a choice, you can do A or B, is a News ELA article. You're going to click on this and it gives you some directions. The first thing you're going to need to do is set up an account. If you're in period 1, click this link. If you're in period 5, click this link. You have some choices here about choosing an article that we picked for you or choosing your own article. Let me show you what happens when you set up an account. You click on this. It asks you if you want to join the class and you click yes, join the class. It may ask you to sign in. You can use your school Microsoft account. So one, first initial, middle initial, last name at seattleschools.org. And then you're going to have to set up a password also. You need to remember your password. When you're logged on, it's either going to take you to this page, which you can also find in your binder looking at your progress. It shows all the available articles we've assigned in past weeks. This week is the article about Quidditch. You can click on it. You can read any of those articles also. It may also take you directly to this page when you sign in. Here's your assignment. You can view it right here. Your assignment is to read the article, highlight places that show how Sistamu's actions have affected his community, and do both activities, the quiz and the write. So to read the article, you just scroll down, and here's the article. It's about Quidditch. To highlight places that show how the main person in the article's actions have affected his community, you can highlight. So I've already highlighted something here. It's not a good answer, but it's to show you how to highlight. To highlight, you click and drag over the text you want to have highlighted. When you do that, this little box shows up over here with different color highlighting. So you can highlight it yellow if you want, and then you can just click out of it. And now you have that part yellow. Once you've highlighted the sentence or two where you show how his actions have affected his community, you're going to do the activities. The activities are up here in the upper right-hand corner. You click on that and it shows you the quiz and the write. The quiz is multiple choice. So you look at this question and then click on the answer and do next. There's 4 questions in the quiz. And there's an activity where you're going to write a paragraph using what you highlighted. So you're going to just make a claim that about how his actions have affected the community. You're going to use your evidence from the text. You've already got it highlighted. You can copy and paste it into here. And then you need to explain why you picked that sentence. When you're done, you submit your response and you're done. If you don't want to read about Quidditch or the other 2 articles that we selected for you, you can pick your own article by going to News and getting the choices of articles. Here's today's news. You can scroll down and also see other big stories of the week. Or you can pick a topic like arts or health or sports and click on that to see articles that are only about that topic. Okay, so there's lots of choices. If you pick a different article, you can also just do the same. You don't have to really highlight. You can highlight interesting things, and then the activities. You can do the quiz and the write for that one instead. So we're trying to give you choice in what you do this week. We'd love for you to do both, but at least try one. And then the thing we're really asking you to do is this very fast check-in form at the end of the week. It's a Microsoft form. There's just a few questions, your name, how did distance learning go for you? So you just kind of click in here, and when you get to the bottom, you submit it. This lets us know how you're doing. There's a question about, like, do you need more help getting books? What have you been reading? What else have you been doing? What's important to you this week? So we're just really trying to get information about how learning is going for you, regardless of whether you've done 1 or 2 or 5 different activities this week. Finally, Mr. Owens and I have scheduled lots of different small group meetings. You won't have all these on the calendar. You might have one of them on your calendar. If you do, and it says your group is, let's say, Tuesday at 2:15, on Tuesday at 2:15, you click on this, and then you join the Microsoft Teams meeting by computer, or if you only have a phone available at the time, you can call on the phone. We look forward to seeing you. You also might need to be checking this little message icon up here, this envelope. If you have a yellow number in a circle, that means you have a message, and Mr. Owens and I are sending messages to you, as are your other teachers. You can also send messages to us this way. We'd really love to hear from you this week.